That's so sad. In the end, my mom was right. Yeah,
I looked down at the crumpled paper in my hand. Now that I knew how the world worked, I realized Dad would have turned out this way whether I had been here or not.
Exactly. But what am I going to do about this?
My thumbprint was on the loan. The interest rate was 30% every 10 days.
Holy
Ish.
that. Okay, that is actually that is incredibly brutal.
A paper like this had no legal merit, but I doubted that logic was going to appease those two.
I think it's like a normal, like at least in America, it's like what 1 or 2% or something like that.
Like 5% is like the worst I've heard of.
Yeah, I was about to say 5% is like the biggest. Like 30% is absolutely like illegal.
My father's one redeeming feature was what my mother once called his genius way of talking around people.
There's none of that.
He managed to hold off even the most fearsome of loan sharks with the most laid-back manner possible. Until last year, we somehow managed to keep up, but then the debts got too big and my old man broke under the pressure. And that's when we ran away.
Of course. Damn, should have just stayed in the mouthful.
In that word.
Yeah, I can't.
You should just listen. You should just listen to Noble trying to pronounce it. It's hilarious.
Oh god.
It's like Tsurugi Gakakaga. Nailed it.
I can attempt it, but it's gonna sound horrible. Tsurugi Gaoka?
Pretty close enough.
Pretty
Pretty close. If that's not it, it's pretty close. Back then, a part of me still felt sorry for him. I'd also just graduated from my old school. That sense of finality might have had some influence on my actions.
Did he graduate?
He graduated from middle school, basically.
Oh, middle school. That's 3 years. That's so he's basically a credit.
Now he's going to be going into junior year this year, because that's how Japanese school system. That's how the Japanese school system works.
I thought it was 6 years, and there are 3 years of middle school and 3 years of high school.
Yeah, he just graduated from middle school, which means he would just finish 10th grade last year.
Wait, it goes 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, 12, I thought.
Yes, so he graduated from middle school, then 1 year later he would have just finished 10th grade.
Oh, okay, okay.
So now he's a junior.
I see, understood.
I graduated, then fled to some unfamiliar land and enrolled in the school there. I'd started to think that the loan sharks had given up and we'd made a clean break, when suddenly the local mafia came calling.
Right. How badly in debt did you get? I'm gonna bet like a couple million, maybe even billion.
I screamed at him, but my father just gave me that little smile and shook his head.
どうやら債権が渡ったようなんだよ。
Oops.
Yeah, oh dear.
My father's skill as a hustler just made the situation even worse.
Yeah, I would say transferring that debt to the mafia versus, oh my god, so this is so similar to Hayate the Combat Butler.
Unable to get around his skilled way with words, the creditors had sold his loan to the mafia.
Except it's
And
just
the
a spawner.
And the force they used to collect our debt was on a completely different scale. My dad wheeled and dealed, but in the end he only bought us a year. And now we had once again returned to Tsurugikaoka.
やっぱり生まれ故郷が一番だもんね。
I was mad about the short notice as usual, but I couldn't say I wasn't glad to be going back home. I just finished my first year at school, so it was a good time to transfer. Problem was that since he never earned any money, the loan was going to just disappear.
Oh god. Yeah, never run away from that stuff. It's a horrible idea.
This time, I didn't even have a chance to catch my breath. A new creditor would come calling soon. That was the goons.
Yep.
Their efforts to collect were much more violent. I'd known we couldn't keep up this life much longer, but still.
Never thought it would end like this.
Well, that was a short game, guys.
Yeah, he's gonna sell his organs on the black market.
I'll let you read this one just for you.
I was finally ready to abandon my old man. My heart, he was no longer my father. From now on, I'll just call him the bastard. Yes. You know what? To be fair, when I was 10, I probably would have made a stupid decision like that as well. But even so.
What was I gonna do? In the past, if a loan shark or a mob guy approached me, I could point them at the... Yay! That would be that. Would you like to read? Just so you can just keep dissing the crap out of him?
Nah, it's fine. I did plenty of that already.
On the few occasions they gone after me, I could admit that, the person who used to be known as my father had still helped me out.
You just can't.
But now that he was gone, I had to deal with it. On my own this time. Me, an average student? Unlike him, I couldn't talk my way out of it like he could.
What do I do?
I sunk down on the worn-out tatami mat. I had to run away, but to where? I'd already spent all my money on rent. I felt like all my strength was leaving my body. Just then there was a rapid knocking on the door. I felt my limp body tense up instantly.
Yep, I say the combat butler, except it's just the father and not both parents. Hey! Oh, do you want me to do the voice, or are you gonna do it?
It's acted.
Oh, never mind.
This isn't, though.
Whoa!
Thought I could pretend I wasn't home, but the door was so thin they could easily break it down. Each kick caused the door to rattle. It really did look like it was about to break inward.
Oh god.
I quickly moved to the back of the room, opened the closet door, and squeezed inside. Closing the door didn't block out much sound, but it cut off most of the light and left me in the dark. I couldn't ride this out by hiding in the closet. Gee, you think?
Yeah, you're just trapping yourself at this point. That was really not a good idea.
I stood up, leaned forward, and located the ceiling board above me. I lifted it up and set it aside.
Oh! Good smart. Ugh.
Restraining the urge to cough from the dust, I pulled myself up above the ceiling.
There you go. That's how you do it.
I heard the sound of the door breaking down just as I got the board back into place.
Huh?
I'm a ninja. Like a shadow in the night. There was a crawl space in the ceiling, and despite it being a tight fit, I managed to make it through. From there, I made it outside, climbed down the rain gutter, and ran off at full speed.
There you go.
親父、どうもイルスじゃなかったみたいですね。
Why is the window this color?
The purple windows indicate events taking place from the point of view of people are them. Okay.
So basically, whenever we're looking through it from Masaya's point of view, it's pink, but whenever he's not there, then it's purple.
Got it.
押し入れにもいねえや。あのガキ、金もねえくせにどっかで遊んでいやがるのか。
おう、見ろ、清。
え？
あの野郎の書き置きが残ってる。
I love how they even refer to him by the same title.
書き置き？
あの野郎ももうおしめえだな。借金の方にてめえのガキを売る。あいつが売ったのはガキだけじゃねえ。
Wait
てめえ
a
の
second.
魂まで売っちまったんだ。
They know it.
They know, yeah.
Please beat the lineage out of his father, please.
Well, one, they don't know where he is. Two, money is still money.
I know. I'm well aware, but still.
そうっすね。
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away. That was yesterday.
Oh, now
So-
everything makes sense.
So, as to why you're a bum, that's why.
That explains everything.
I spent almost a full day just wandering around the city. I skipped work today just in case. Didn't want to make trouble for them.
Calling in absent right after a start.
If this continued, I'd be fired after 3 days. If I didn't get my first month's pay, all the work I'd done would have been for nothing. Starting to miss that rundown apartment. At least it had a ceiling and a floor.
Oh.
Didn't want to sleep on the street. Was tired to begin with and napped on a park bench for a while, but now I was just exhausted.
I'll end up dying in the streets at this rate. Yeah, that's
If only the
exciting.
plot would save us.
I mean, we're gonna get a harem, that's confirmed.
The fact that I wasn't joking showed just how grave my situation was. Well, we are the Messiah. Maybe we'll rise from the dead somewhere.
There you go.
I checked the contents of my wallet. Again. 100 yen coins. 1. 10 yen coins. 6. That was all. I had no paper bills. Nothing of use. So for anyone who doesn't know, that's like somewhere in the ballpark of $1.50.
Yep. American currency.
Yep. Because it's not quite 1 to 100. Thought about running out to an automatic loan machine. But I knew better than anyone, once you start borrowing money, you never stop.
Very true.
And I wasn't sure if they'd lend money to a student anyway.
Very true. That's right. What will I do about school?
How is I supposed to get any learning done in a situation like this?
You don't.
Due
You
to
work
my
full time.
Due to my unique situation, the school agreed to defer my tuition payment, but there was no way I could pay it with the goons after me. The more I thought about it, the more I realized how badly I was trapped. I hung my head in the middle of the street. Somewhere inside me, I knew there was no way out. If only we were saved by the plot.
Yep. Pretty much.
Although the hunger, cold, and exhaustion made it hard to get my thoughts together. People passed by, shooting me concealed glances. But I looked straight ahead and watched them walk by with lonely thoughts in my heart. Those people all had homes to return to. Warm houses with families waiting. I didn't have anything. The realization that I was all alone in the world suddenly pierced my mind like an arrow. It wasn't like I wanted to live with that freeloading father of mine.
That brings up a question now.
Hmm?
Why can't he call his mother? I'm curious about that.
But even so, the sudden realization caused my vision to blur.
Damn.
I rubbed my eyes hard. I wasn't alone. My mother was still out there. My mother kept in contact with me all this time, but I never tried to see her.
Why?
She started a new life in a new place. Perhaps now's the time to impose on family.
There you go, man.
Basically, the reason he didn't go see her was because she got remarried and he didn't want to intrude.
Ah, that makes so much sense. Yeah, I don't want to bother the husband, the kids, possible children.
I heard the sound of footsteps passing by, some moving ahead and some moving behind me. Until yesterday, I always had some place to go, some place to come home to. It was all that deadbeat man's fault. Yeah. Curses. If I ever saw him again, I was gonna hit him.
Yeah.
I would do more than
strangle
hit him, but...
Yeah, I would do way more than hit him.
He'd be a bit dead around the edges when I was done.
I wouldn't kill him, but I'd definitely hurt him.
It occurred to me that I hadn't eaten anything since dinner the night before. One anpan and a can of milk.
Oh, great.
So basically, he had one bread pastry and one can of milk and one can of canned milk.
Oh man, that's no thanks.